So in this video, I am going to be installing the Kali Linux app within WSL, which is the Windows subsystem for Linux in Windows 11. So this Kali Linux app will have a fully function graphical interface as well as sound. So this is Microsoft documentation here, and this is explaining how to go about installing WSL and the Kali app. So this is the prerequisites. It says you must be running Windows 10 version 2004 and higher. I'm installing it in Windows 11, and this is how to go about installing the WSL. This is the command here, and I'm going to be using PowerShell to install this. So there's a lot more information here that you can get from this site. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to open PowerShell. So I'm going to paste the command here. Now this is also going to install Ubuntu by default. I'll hit enter. And it's installing the virtual machine platform. It's installing Windows subsystem for Linux. And as you can see, it says installing Ubuntu. It says Ubuntu has been installed, and I have to reboot the system. So I'm going to restart this machine. So I rebooted the Windows 11 machine. So now I have to enter a Unix username. So this username and password is separate from your Windows username and password. So I'm just going to type a username, Fred. I'll hit enter. I'll have to type a password. So I'll type the password, hit enter, retype the password. And it says installation was successful. So now I'm going to go to the Microsoft Store. And this is the Microsoft Store. I'm going to click on search. And I'm going to search for the Kali app. So this is it here. So I'm going to click install. And it's downloading the Kali Linux app. So I'm going to click launch. So here I'll have to enter the new Unix username. I'm going to type the same username and password. I'll type the password. So I'm going to type uname -a, enter. So we can see here the Kali Linux was installed, and the Windows subsystem for Linux is version 2. So now I'll go to the Kali website, and I'm going to install the software from here. So the software that I'm going to install is the kali-win-kex software, and this will provide a full Kali desktop experience for Windows. And it says here, application started via Kali's panel will share the desktop with Microsoft Windows applications. So I'm going to click on this, WSL. So this is going to take us here to the Windows subsystem for Linux. These are the documentations. This is the one I want to click, kali-win-kex. So kali-win-kex will provide a GUI desktop experience for the Kali Linux. So I'm going to scroll down here. So this is the install kali-win-kex, and these are the commands that needs to be run. So the first command is the update command. It's sudo apt update. So I'll type it here. I'll hit enter. I'll type the password. So now I'm going to copy this command. I'm going to paste it in the command prompt. I'm going to hit enter, and the software is downloading and installing. So this is going to take some time to install, so I'm going to pause the video. Okay, so it's completed. So the next step is to install the mode, and it says here kali-win-kex supports the following 3 modes. So this is the first mode, Windows mode, and the first mode, it also has song support. And it gives you the command here. This is the command. The second mode is enhanced session mode. And this is the command here. And the third mode is seamless mode. So you can choose any one of these. So I'm going to choose the first mode, which supports sound. So I'm going to copy this command. I'm going to paste it, hit enter. I'll click allow access. So it needs my password. I'm going to type my password. And it says, would you like to enter a view-only password? I'll type no, which is N. Hit enter. And this is the graphical interface of Kali. So if I want to exit the full screen mode, all I have to do is hit F8. And I can disconnect, I can minimize. I have all these options here. So I'm going to test the audio. I'm going to open Firefox. I'm going to go to YouTube. So I'm going to create a batch file to open 2 folders in this computer. And the sound is working. So I'm going to minimize this. I'll hit F8. Click minimize. I'm going to close this. So in the Windows 11 computer, I can access the Kali app. I just have to go into search and type Kali. And this is the Kali app here. I'm going to click on it. So I just have to type in this command, kex space --win space -s, and this will open back the graphical interface of Kali Linux. I'll hit enter. And it opens the Kali Linux graphical interface. I'm going to minimize this. I'll hit F8, click minimize. So you can also go to Kali's website, and they have a lot of information where you can download packages, and they have a whole list of meta packages here that you can download. For example, forensics. So this installation was fairly a simple installation. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for subscribing. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up.